Men of the Nigeria Anti-Illicit Drugs Police, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, have arrested one Ndubuisi Udatu aka Richard, an ex-convict and a Malaysia returnee at a checkpoint in Namtari area of Adamawa state with 4 large parcels of crystal meth, said to be weighing 2.7 kilograms, after he allegedly concealed the illicit drugs inside music loudspeakers. According to NDLEA operatives, the 41-year-old ex-convict and Malaysian returnee, Ndubuisi Udatu, freshed out of the prison and went back into the business, believing he could remix his old drug trade through Yola, Mubi into Cameroon, but NDLEA has frustrated the new move. NDLEA said the suspect was riding a commercial bus with his dirty playlist packed inside speakers and 22,300 nairas cash in his pocket, maybe for fuel or bribes. Details of the reporters contained in the news release issued on Sunday by the NDLEA Public Relations Unit, reads verbatim below. Operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, have arrested a 41-year-old ex-convict and Malaysian returnee, Ndubuisi Udatu, aka Richard, with 2 giant music speakers used to conceal 4 large parcels of methamphetamine weighing 2,700 kilograms for distribution in Yola and Mubi, Adamawa state, and across the border into Cameroon. Ndubuisi was arrested inside a commercial transport bus at an NDLEA checkpoint at Namtari along Ngorore Yola Road, Adamawa on Monday the 7th of April 2025. He was found with 2 new music speakers used to conceal 4 packages of methamphetamine and monetary exhibit of 22,300 nairas. In his statement, he claimed he returned to Nigeria to continue his illicit drug trade after serving out his jail term in Malaysia, where he had been arrested, convicted and sent to prison for drug trafficking offenses. In another interdiction exercise, NDLEA officers in a joint border operation with customs personnel at the Nigeria-Cameroon border, MFUM, Cross River State, arrested a trans-border drug trafficker, 35-year-old Odo Peter Ikechukwu, with 8,740 ampoules of assorted opioids, weighing 395 kilograms. They include 1,080 ampoules of fentanyl injection, 2,160 ampoules of morphine sulfate injection, 3,010 ampoules of phenobarbital sulfate injection, 2,160 ampoules of pethidine injection, and 330 ampoules of midazolam injection. In Kano, NDLEA operatives on Friday the 11th of April 2025 arrested 27-year-old Aliyu Ibrahim with 20 ATM cards and 25,600 pills of tramadol, 225 milligrams and 250 milligrams at Bachirawa area of Kano, while 48-year-old Gambo Lawan was nabbed in a follow-up operation at Wazobia Motor Park, Gwagwalada FCT, Abuja, following the seizure of a consignment of 8,960 pills of tramadol by NDLEA officers on routine check along Gwagwalada Expressway on Monday the 7th of April. Not less than 124 kilograms of skunk, a strain of cannabis, packaged in 11 jumbo bags, were on Friday the 11th of April recovered from the boot of a Lexus car marked KTU 54CU driven by a suspect, Adamawa Adadapo Collins, 58, along Mokwa Jeba Road, Niger State. Meanwhile, the NDLEA commands across the country continue to balance the drug supply reduction operations with war against drug abuse, WADA, social advocacy campaigns to schools, markets, worship centers and communities in the past week. Some of these include WADA sensitization lecture delivered to students and staff of New Era Secondary School, Inteje, Anambra, Promise Land College, Ikotonegbe, Lagos, Cherryfield College, Jikoi, FCT, Federal Polytechnic, Iade, Ogbomoso, Oyo State, Nurul Farik Islamic Academy, Gombe, Adamawa State, while the Kwara State Command paid a WADA advocacy visit to Oloro of Oro Kingdom, Oba Joel Olanii Oyatoye Titaloye Olafayo II, among others. While commending the efforts of the officers and men of Adamawa, Cross River, FCT, Kano and Niger State commands. Of the Agency for Job Well Done, Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of NDLEA, Brigadier General Mohammed Adamawa, retired, tasked them and their compatriots nationwide not to rest on their oars but continue to raise the bar in their offensive action against drug cartels with an equal measure of drug demand reduction efforts, NDLEA stated as made available by Femi Babafemi, Director, Media and Advocacy, NDLEA. Meanwhile, NDLEA has destroyed the largest seizure of 1.6 million kilograms of illicit drugs seized in Lagos, Ogun and Oyo states. NDLEA in a statement said that, "Times have changed, we're fully prepared to hold those who defy the law accountable," Marwa warns barons, traffickers. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, has destroyed heaps of illicit drugs weighing about 1.6 million kilograms of assorted illicit substances seized across Lagos, Ogun and Oyo State, in what is till date the largest volume of seizures to be set ablaze at a time in the history of the agency. The public destruction of the illicit substances witnessed by representatives of government officials, traditional rulers, clergymen, other security agencies, international partners, NGOs and community leaders, among others, was conducted at an isolated location at Apara, along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Ogun State on Saturday the 12th of April 2025. Some of the illicit drugs destroyed include 123 kilograms of cocaine, 46.8 kilograms of heroin, 1.4 million kilograms of cannabis, 148,000 kilograms of codeine syrup, 3,244.26 kilograms of tramadol, 1,544 kilograms of scoochies, and 111 kilograms of methamphetamine, among others. Speaking at the occasion, Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of NDLEA, Brigadier General Mohammed Adamawa, retired, said the exercise is a testament to the agency's steadfast commitment to tackling the scourge of drug trafficking in the country. The sheer volume of seizures, which totals approximately 1.6 million kilograms, serves as a reminder of the grave danger these substances pose to public health until they are completely and irreversibly destroyed. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, operates under a clear mandate to reduce these narcotics to rubble. At all times, we discharge this duty with the utmost seriousness and diligence, he stated. He warned those involved in drug trafficking that the times have changed and there will be no breathing space or any safe haven for them in Nigeria. In his words, to those still involved in the illicit drug trade, we will persist in reminding them that times have changed. The administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu remains unwavering in its commitment to providing the leadership and political will required to eradicate this menace. At the NDLEA, we are fully prepared to pursue our objective of holding accountable those who defy the law. In the past 4 years, we have successfully prosecuted and got convicted 10,572 such offenders, who are now serving various jail terms. He expressed appreciation to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos, Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun and Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo for their support for the commands and operations of the agency in their respective states. The NDLEA boss, who was represented at the occasion by the agency's Director of Assets and Financial Investigation, DAFI, Dr. Ibrahim Abdul, justified the public destruction of the confiscated drugs. The rationale is simple: to show transparency and accountability. By making this process open, we affirm our collective resolve against the insidious activities of illicit drug trafficking. This exercise is not merely symbolic, it is forensic, grounded in evidence. Random laboratory tests are carried out to confirm the authenticity of the seized items. The substances are destroyed with the approval of the court after the cases linked to them have been brought to closure, following arrests and successful prosecution, he stated. He said the event represents a significant milestone in the history of the agency because it is the public destruction of the largest seized narcotics across a spectrum of commands under NDLEA Zone 9 and Zone 11, which comprise the Lagos Strategic Command, Ogun State Command, Oyo State Command, MMIA Strategic Command, Lagos Seaports, Idaroko Border Command, and Seme Border Command, adding that, while this accomplishment reflects our determination, it also underscores the scale of the challenge we continue to face. While commending the unwavering dedication of our officers, who are working tirelessly to ensure that we do not fail in our assigned task of curbing illicit drug trafficking, Marwa thanked both local and international partners who have continued to contribute to the success of the work of the agency. Likewise, our international partners, such as the United States Drug Enforcement Administration, USD, International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Bureau, INL, of the US, United Kingdom Border Force, National Crime Agency, NCA, of the UK, the French police, the German police, and others, who are playing pivotal roles in bolstering our efforts. I am also deeply grateful to First Bank of Nigeria, Fidelity Bank, Sterling Bank, and other stakeholders including the Nigerian military, customs, police, civil defense, immigration, FRSC, NAVDAC, and a host of others for their support, embodying the collaborative spirit necessary for effective drug control in society, he added. In his remark at the ceremony, Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, represented by his Special Advisor on Security, AIG Olusola Subair, retired, commended the efforts of the leadership and personnel of NDLEA for their courage, professionalism, consistent efforts in intercepting illicit drugs before they get to communities and streets. Their work in saving lives, in strengthening communities and upholding the rule of law is well appreciated, he stated, adding that the state government remains a committed partner in the fight against drug-related crime. While noting that the drug scourge is a social, economic and public health crisis, Governor Abiodun said, "We must invest in prevention through education, through counseling and youth empowerment initiatives. We must strengthen rehabilitation centers and provide support systems for those battling addiction." The NDLEA news release ends as reported by Femi Babafemi, Director, Media and Advocacy, NDLEA on Saturday the 12th of April 2025.
Osazuwa Radio, bringing you the news in a more digital way.